Hey people, how's it going on? It's Vision. Uh, if you checked on my Myspace profile, told you I was going to be making an exclusive video. This is it. Uh, this is regarding a situation that happened yesterday when I had spoken to my mother. There was a phone call. Turns out she is part of all this fraudulent activity that's going against me. It was official by yesterday. She doesn't want to see me, nothing like that. Turns out, like, every time I was at her house, there was some kind of setup behind it. It wasn't just she was trying to change over to a new leaf. It wasn't like that. She's against me. She's for the change because she's getting paid off. The money talks, and F Scar is paying out, and that's all he's doing. That's the only way he can keep his pathetic lifestyle and keep things going. F Scar had paid off to keep movie stars, to keep all the girls away. And then now it's like he's admitting to them that what he did, and he's hoping that they accept his lie, what they did. Because no one's kicking it with me. He's not having them come around me at all. He's not having them be around me. They feed a whole bunch of lies to them, and then it turns out I found out just recently that his people, these Mexicans, were calling me on the phone and digitally recording my voice so they could turn around and digitally fake my voice over phone calls and all that kind of stuff, and then as well as getting an impersonator and all this drama. My mom doesn't know about any of this. She just knows that there's this fraudulent activity. She doesn't know too much detail. She's kind of lost. She's old. She's an old lady. So they take advantage and that kind of stuff. Right now, yesterday, like I said, I was on a phone call with her because she had sent some pictures to me saying that they were my cousin. Afterwards, I'd gotten word that isn't my cousin. She tried to play it off like the name is Serena. Turned out my daughter changed her name from Ina to Serena, and then that's what happened and stuff. And so my mother knows about the fraudulent activity that's been going on, and she's for it because she's been getting paid off. From what I understand, this weekend on the 27th, 28th, somewhere around there, 26th, 27th, this weekend, the last weekend of August, there's going to be some party going on because this is supposed to be the bringing back of F Scar again, because he fell a couple times. His family has been doing a lot of magic. They've been doing a lot that's been going on against me. Other than that, so what had happened was these pictures that came in, I got word it was my daughter. I didn't find out until yesterday that my daughter changed her name from Serena to Ina. That was the first time, because unless my mom is lying again, because I seen these pictures and I'm like, wait a minute, these pictures kind of look familiar, you know? She's like, oh, that's your cousin. And I'm like, and so when I looked further, it looked like my daughter, because I have daughters. I seen my pictures. I seen daughters of my picture. I seen pictures of my daughter from my mother, and it looked like her. And I was like, okay. So I woke her up and I called her, late, and I woke her up and I said, well, you know what? I heard that this was my daughter, and the pictures look like my daughter. And she got all angry, upset, and she said, don't deal with me, don't call me anymore, because she had gotten blasted out. She had gotten caught, and then realized that, and then from that point on, I realized that me going over to her place and her trying to change that new leaf was all just a setup because of the situation of an individual, an acquaintance of mine. A couple months back, I was kicking it in a car. We were eating Wingstop, and I had called my mother because I've heard of some fraudulent activity that was going on because of my grandmother and stuff. So, placing some lies or saying some things or misinterpreting something and then feeding the public lies, or getting paid off through F-Scar. Because what's going on is F-Scar is actually paying off family members, and then family members on my mom's side of the family, they're all kind of like feuding, some kind of bullshit going on. They're not talking to me. I'm not talking to them because they decide to go, I don't know. So what happened is F-Scar's family is not tripping on how my mom's side and how they're feuding. They're just worried about, like, they're all right. And then my mom's side of the family is just worried about the money. That's all. And it's just all bad. So what happened was she got caught while we were in the car. I was talking to my mom that she didn't care about my life, that she had a business to take care of. Then from that point on, things started changing, started being nice, everything. From what I understood, she's dating somebody who's part of the government of the North, and the Red Mexicans, like, they have family in that. And she's part of all that fraudulent activity against me, and I barely found out. Hillary had told me something. She had found out my ex-girlfriend, she had found out some information about my mother. I didn't believe it. I believe it now, because now what my mother did yesterday made it official that she is officially against me. She is part of that gang, but she's only doing it for money. There's nothing that she has. It's just that her being there, saying these things, people are going to believe it because she's my mother, but they don't realize we don't get along, and she's trying to show that we get along, but it's all for the act, because the money is still going. That's the only way she's getting her money, and she don't care about my life. She's already said it. It's already proven. She told 2 people that were witnesses there that's saying that she doesn't care about me. She doesn't. And then she turns around and she does these things expecting me to, okay, because she knows that I'm in a struggle. So she uses that, because if I had the money and I'm okay, and I wouldn't need her. I wouldn't need to do any work for her, because of how she has been lying to everybody and getting paid off to lie, and this is what's going on and stuff. And so like I said, they were setting up this whole party. She was trying to say, like, my cousin was trying to help me out, but she never called me. I said, well, then why didn't she call? And then, like I said, then it turned out to be all a lie. This weekend, I guess, they're supposed to do some big celebration, some big party, and it's all just a lie. There's people that just don't care. I just found this out because all this is going on and stuff, and my mother is not caring. She just cares about the money. They're gonna do what they can to do the fraudulent phone calls, to do as much as possible to try to, because that's what it is. It's working to get it forward. They're not inviting me, nothing like that, because at the end it's for the red. It's all for the red. That's what's happening and stuff. The government of the North, all that stuff. So that's why this drama, and they keep me out of everything because they know I'm the truth. They have to lie. They have to keep on working online. They've lied so much that they're actually embedding the lie as a truth to them. But if it is a truth, then they wouldn't have to work on it. They wouldn't have to pay off these people. They would be able to mingle with me. They would be able to have me in their gatherings and have me around them. But they have to lie. They have to do fraudulent activity. They have to digitize my voice, and they walk around and they can't even talk to me because of the amount of shame that they have, because they know they have to lie. It's so bad, and because of everything that's happening to me, they can't take it, and it's almost like a chicken. Like I said, it's a chicken shit move. They're scared, but I can't deal with those kind of people. If you're for my enemy, stay with my enemy. Don't deal with me. If you knew me in the past and you don't know me now, then stay away, because it's going to cause a lot of problems. Another thing too, F-Scar is not original. He used the thing, the O, because I had said that because I'm trying not to have any fraudulent. I don't want to have no countersuit, so I'm not using his name. I'm not doing anything. And so he actually took that and ran because that's how non-original he is. So it's really not the O, it's the no, you know. And he wants to do like la ojo. It's more like la blojo because that dude is trying to carbon copy. That's how he comes up, by carbon copying. And he comes up by taking somebody else's idea, putting his name on it, and that's it. He doesn't know how to fix things. He doesn't know how to come up on originality on his own. I mean, he doesn't even know how to ride a bike. The only thing that he figures is, okay, he gets around by just sleeping with everybody, and they're just gonna bow to him because they sleep with him and stuff. I mean, anybody can use a pump. Anybody can take pills. It's what's gonna get you beyond that. What is beyond that? You know, what can you do? If they took away all your money, if they took away, the dick pills, if they took away the pump, what else do you have that can say, hey, I can come up more? I mean, you either invest just money in a lie or you invest the money in originality. And that's what he's trying to take away, the originality, vision. All right, later, people.